Hey everyone, it's Cassie.
It's Esty. We're best friend-in-laws. We've got some shit to say.
I'm ready. Are you? Hey.
Hi, bestie.
Hey, bestie.
Let me see, what are you wearing?
The same shirt as you. Our shirt. Hey.
Welcome to season 4. I've decided we're gonna clean slate. And what's the best way? Yeah, first episode. What's the best way to launch off season 4?
With some guests.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. We're the first ones.
Yay.
Thank you for having us.
So if anybody hasn't noticed, we've been posting a lot about our upcoming collab with Blonde Mafia.
Yay!
All right, you guys want to introduce yourself? Melissa, do you want to go first?
My name is Melissa Cisneros, and I am co-owner of Blonde Mafia Boutique. I also have a notary business, and I'm a mom of 2 daughters, 2 teenage daughters, and I've been married for almost 22 years.
Yay!
How about
Very
you, Katie?
same story. I'm Katie Bailey, also co-owner of Blonde Mafia Boutique. I am also a notary, and I'm also a travel agent. I have 3 kids. One is my stepson, who's 27, and then I have a almost 21-year-old and a 18-year-old. Was that?
So they're
all of it,
almost
I think?
flying. They're almost out of the
Awesome.
coop.
Yeah.
We talked about that a little bit the other day. We're like, oh my gosh, our children at their age were like, we're almost done. What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Blah,
This
blah,
is it.
blah.
What is
This is what we're doing.
I have
Yep.
many years, many years to go.
Just enjoy it.
I
It goes by
know, I
fast.
know. So, how did you guys meet? We need to know.
Go for it, Melissa.
Okay. So actually both of our husbands, we know each other because of our husbands. Our husbands have been friends since junior high. So they were both in each other's. Yeah. So we both got married around the same time. Like we got married in August, they got married in October of the same year. And so we've known them I've known Katie for a very long time, for over 20 years. And then, during like our kids being little and, those years we kind of all were in different veins of life. Like we were, we were first married, we were all
Busy.
kind of hanging out and busy. But then, then probably like 7 or 8 years ago, we just like reconnected and we're like hanging out all the time and we travel together. And that's like, it's become one of my besties.
That's
awesome.
Katie and I. People always think like, are you guys sisters? Are you twins?
Yeah.
People always think that we're, related to each other.
You're
Even in the notary business.
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys are practically, when you have so many years, like especially in like our culture, it's like, oh, you're family. You're a thing.
Yes.
You're a
Yes.
sister.
Yes.
Like it's
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool. Like how your like husbands were best friends, and then there wasn't any like in the beginning, like you're like, I don't know, do I like her?
No, we actually like hit it off like right away. So I know. So
that's
So it's very easy, just an easy friendship, easy. Our families are easy to hang out together. It's just kind of works very well.
Yeah. Because I've had like friends for a long time, and then they'll like bring someone around. I'm like, I don't know about you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know. You never know. It doesn't always work. That's why I think like your and Estee's dynamic is like so amazing, and why I guess like for me, I just feel like our like connecting with you ladies is like so special, because to see, 2 women from like different families, different backgrounds, and then coming into the same family as in-laws, and then just loving each other like sisters. I love that. So I'm like, these women have to be like super amazing if they could just,
Be besties.
I know.
Yeah.
I had told Daniel, I'm like, dang, like you and your brother must have a type, because me and her are both Scorpios. Like we both had like this scar. Well, we got our scars for different reasons, but like we both had a scar, And I used to have my septum pierced, and hers is still pierced. So I was like, "You guys have a tip or what?" Like, but yeah, we hit it off really, really quick. I'm gonna.
Awesome.
Let's go into the next question. So I'll do that. So, how did you guys launch the business? You know, since you guys have had a relationship for so many years, obviously doing notary and lots of things together. You know, was this just one day on the couch? Hey, let's do this business.
Yeah, pretty.
Katie?
So we've talked about it. Go, Katie.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go.
You're so much better at talking than me. I don't like being
Whatever.
on these things.
No, you share, and I'll add.
No, we probably a year ago, maybe a year and a half, we were talking, let's do this, let's open a boutique. We just never did anything. I did get our resale license, and then it just sat there. We didn't follow through. We were busy doing our our other business. Then we kind of got slow on our regular job, our notary business, and we decided one day, let's do it. And it took off.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
Well, yeah. So, and then we talked about this for a while, but there was health things for Katie.
Oh, yeah.
For me, like, I don't know if you can share, whatever you feel comfortable, but also just life. And then like our jobs as notaries, like we're basically at people's beck and call, but there is downtime. So we're always like, what can we be doing whenever, like what can we create? So this was the idea, was the boutique. And then actually it became like, it took off right away. So we were like, whoa, like this is more than what we were anticipating initially, because we also have an online store. So we really thought the online might pick up, because like I'm a huge online shopper. Katie is a big online shopper, but we really found that ladies love to come, see, touch, feel. So like all of our pop-ups,
that's
all so all of those things were actually like very successful. And so so we were like, oh, okay, I guess this is becoming more than what we were thinking initially. Like it could be as quick as it's become. So it's definitely been like, we've been figuring out like, how do we do both? You know what I mean? Because we want this to grow. This is something for the future for our, we have daughters. And so we're excited to like bring them into our business and
generational wealth.
And, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then like the weekend after my grandma passed away, and that's like, I guess, whenever you have like those big, I was very, very close to my grandma. And she passed away in August, and then her funeral was in September. Literally the funeral was on Friday. We started this that Monday. We were together, we were having lunch at my house, and I'm like, why don't we just do it? And she's like, I have the resale license. Let me see if I can find it on my computer. And she found it. And then literally we just started registering with like all the wholesale companies that we could find so that we could get going. And that was that. We did, like, that night we came up with the name, and the rest is history. And like, here we are.
It was crazy. It just went real fast. Like,
So I guess like all the things is like, Katie had a health things going on the last few years. And, when you have those big life events happen, it just makes you go, we don't know.
Short.
Yeah, tomorrow is not promised. So you know what? We're not getting younger. Let's do it. So we did. Here we are. Like, what do we do?
You guys jumped in. Absolutely. I like that though. I like that idea that you guys just like jumped in feet first. We'll figure it out later. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, kind of like that fearless mentality, because that's what we said. We always said that we would do this if 5 people listened to us, or if 500 people listened to us. But ultimately it was something that we knew that we wanted to do, always wanted to do. And if it makes us happy at the end of the day, then this is it.
Yeah.
At least for you guys.
Yeah,
like
we have one loyal listener.
My mom too. We have two. We have 2 loyal listeners.
We know of officially 2, but like we said,
every Thursday.
Yeah. We understand. Our moms love to shop at our store.
Yeah.
You
two biggest fans for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have like some other like supporters though, like one of our gals, actually, Marcy, Katie went to school with her husband, high school with him, and she has been like our biggest supporter and fan from like the get-go.
Love that.
And it's like, yeah, and it's just so inspiring because it's like, well, we made it because it's like we wanted a place to shop where we wanted to shop, because we feel like Fresno, Clovis, there's not a lot of like unique, everything looks the same. You walk into the store, I feel like it all looks exactly the same, and I'm tired of it.
Or it's super expensive.
You know, yeah.
And
so
it's crop top.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not
We
Winnie
can
the
be
Pooh.
fashionable and not, and you know,
Yeah.
not wear a crop top, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Cassie was stalking you for like a year.
I know. I was.
you found us like at the very beginning then, because like it's
Yeah.
we
We
started
just
in September.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I started following you because of Crystal, and she was like, "Oh yeah, like I love them," and so I was like, "I love the jacket," and I was just like, and then you know when I seen you guys were gonna be at that pop up, I was like, "We need to go. They're gonna be there."
Yes.
Like
She
I was like
insisted.
fangirling. I was so happy.
Thank you.
That's
You're making me
awesome.
cry.
That makes my heart happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I did
was
cry that
happy.
night when I met you guys too, because you were our first followers that we had been following us that hadn't met us yet and hadn't been
Yeah.
at an event we were at, that actually came and wanted to like find us and see us and come shop, you know. So it was like such a big deal. So thank you.
No.
Yeah.
Thank you for being there, because we
It
were.
was
Thank you.
awesome.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
we had
excited.
a good time.
I was excited to be there just because it was like a girls' night out, and like yes, like I'm down for almost anything on any day, like whether it be, you know, hide a body or, you know, go shopping. Like I'm fine with that.
That's right. That's right.
But I was telling her when we left that it was nice to see that they are unique pieces. You can't find them just anywhere. People are gonna ask you, where did you get that? And you're gonna be like, huh, this can't have that.
Yeah, because we do small ordering, like we don't do like reordering. Like usually, you know, we're ordering into something new to bring in.
I'm all this. I got the last one.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you
Gray
did.
and denim.
My favorite.
Yeah,
I wear
hard
it every
again.
morning. The
You
kids
get a
know
lot
to
of
grab it.
compliments.
Like before, I do. And before I walk out the door every morning to school drop off, I'm just like, you know, because I'm obviously not dressed. I'm wearing leggings or something, and I'll just throw that on, and I feel stylish.
Well, we
and
know.
the
We
kids
do the
know,
same.
like-
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
you can be
nice.
cute and comfy, you know, so you feel like you're put together, but you don't have to like be all put together.
Yeah, that's true. Side note from the questions that we have to go over with you guys, how do you, because I'm not a girly girl and I'm not a trendy girl. How do you follow trends before they hit? Like, how do you know what to get before it goes like big? Or do you just go with your heart?
Yeah, so honestly, like it's really for me, like I don't know what it is, but like I'll just I've like my husband's like, you've had that for like a husband.
What is he saying?
What did he say?
That's Katie's.
I don't know.
husband, Rich.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Sorry, guys.
We're doing fun things here, okay? We're trying to like work here, buddy. So like I don't know. I just always have like had a knack for like finding, just being ahead of the trend. I don't know why. Like I did like when I was a kid, my family did own a women's boutique. So I was raised in the back of a women's boutique.
It's in the
so
blood.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the blood. So I just will like find things, and I'm like the loafers. I've been wearing like the loafer for like 4 years. You know what I mean?
And she'll find things that nobody else can find. Like, I don't know how she does it, but she does. She'll find stuff. She'll be like, I'm looking for X, Y, and Z. And she'll just pop it up. And I'm like, how did you find that? I couldn't find that. She's just got an eye for it too.
Awesome.
So and it's like, this is the fun, because we're like in the real estate world, which our transactions, like I love people. So to me, that's the exciting part of what we do. But you know, this is fun and creative, and it's like something we can do together. And so
yeah. That's pretty
Let's
cool.
bring some light back to our lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
I, on the side note, have my gangster paradise lit in the office. I love it. I actually, it's very tropical. It's giving tropical hints on it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I didn't get to smell that.
I've got bougie going right now.
I was touching everything.
Yes. There's so many. So the candles, actually Katie found those and we just love the look of them, but also they're made here. Like they're made by like a single mom in Georgia. She had the idea. Yes. Like in 2020, she was wanting to launch like her business in a different, like not just the candle business. And then COVID hit. And so like I posted her story on our page, on our Instagram page. But we just love that it's like a mama. She's created these like amazing candles. They're all handmade here in the US. They're soy based, so they kind of burn a little bit cleaner. And there's just so many fun scents. We haven't found one that we don't like. Like we just we just did a huge order because it's like we've sold out of them 3 times. So we just ordered a whole bunch this time.
Yeah,
I'm so excited to share those.
Yeah, I went through a couple of them. This one stood out the most for me. But you're right. I didn't really smell anything. I'm a big candle girly. Like I'm all over all the aisle in TJ Maxx because I love candles.
Yes, yes. I know there's some good ones there.
That's good.
I like that. What's that one? It's like the sand and fog or something. I can't remember. Is that what it's called, Katie?
Yeah,
yeah.
That's the one.
I know.
I'm gonna have to go smell some of these this weekend.
Yes,
so Sunday.
Yeah, so Sunday we're gonna have all our candles out. We have like, I mean, Tahiti Sands, Flutes and Fizz, Bougie, Uptown, Lavish,
Bougie was
Zesty
nice.
Lemon, like for the kitchen. What's some other ones? Drunk in the Rain. That was like a fun one, that we just got for this season. Poppy, that's been popular. Like we sold out of that one, so we reordered. We were able to get that one again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Funny story about a candle really quick. Cassie. Okay, so yesterday we hosted a baby shower for a girlfriend of ours, and I won a prize. I'm really good about like measuring the belly. I don't know why. I'm really good at it. It's my thing. I win every time. So I won a prize, and it had like a clean linen candle in it and a gift card, and I was like, yay, like didn't think nothing of it. Well, another friend of ours had brought me some allergy shots because my husband's dying, my son is dying. They're like absolutely they need a yearly seasonal allergy shot. And not thinking of nothing of it, I put it inside the gift bag that I won. And I had it on the table. And I guess in the madness of cleaning up, the gift bag went home with the mom that we
Oh, yeah, with the mama to be.
And I told Cassie, like, I don't know how to say this, but I need my gift bag.
I need the allergy shots back.
I was like, it's a candle. I'll get you another one.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
I had to go pick it up from her house, though, and she was like, girl, you really need this candle back? I opened it up, and I was like, no, I needed
this. Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
I was laughing so hard. That's
the
most embarrassing thing ever. It's like, I didn't need the gift. Keep the gift.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not coming back. Yeah, I'm not an Indian giver. I'm not trying to like come back after I get you something.
Literally how I felt. Like, how do I explain this to someone? Oh, okay. I got that out of my system.
So that was today because it just happened yesterday.
Yeah, last night I had to go to her house.
Last night. No, she went last night. She didn't even let it
She's
stay
like,
the
I
night.
need these
She
shots.
had to go get it. Like she was
like, you don't understand. Okay, where are we at? Back to where we're supposed to be. So one of the questions we have on here for you guys is in the up and coming of your business, and it's still a pretty fresh baby business. have you had struggles? Have you come across, some barriers for you guys? And how did you guys get through that together? And have it not affect your friendship?
Well, I think so we went to Vegas. So I feel like through the holidays, like everything was good. And then we went to the Vegas market for the first time, because that's like one of the big buying shows. And so we were like going to, buy for the spring, summer, because everything we've been purchasing, we've just ordered through online, like seeing everything online. And we've been pretty fortunate with like the brands and the items. So, you don't want to veer too far from what you have because it's working and you like the quality and everything. So, this was a chance for us to go in person and see new items. So it was very overwhelming. Like I like cried. I was all, what are we
I think we
doing?
both did.
Like we were both like, it's so huge, like the market itself. And I think the pressure of, because like I think everything went well in the fall and the winter for us. I think, I think maybe both of us just like overanalyzing the choices we were going to make for like the new season. And so, I feel like Katie and we talk about like, okay, we just have to go back to what would we wear? What do we like? And we just have to kind of go back to the basic of that because I think it's a very overwhelming industry and there's a new thing every day. So we just have to try to stay true to ourselves and our style. And we both have very different styles. So I feel like that helps a lot for us to buy because we can bring a variety of things that can cover a lot of choices probably women would like. So that was really hard. I wanted to quit. I was like, what are we doing? This is horrible. Like, being all exciting. Like everyone's like, because I was like, it was not exciting. It was horrible. It was scary. That, and then, I think it was like it's like kind of grew really fast. So I think we're just having the growing pains right now of figuring out, moving forward.
That makes sense.
So we just try to talk. Our husbands, we have powwows with our husbands. Our husbands are like really supportive for both of us. We have great husbands that like love us and want us to pursue our dreams. So we're like very, very, very fortunate to have that support system. But they're also like smart businessmen that are successful in their own businesses, that they work in. And so I feel like we're lucky to have that support system to help.
Well, it's good to have multiple people and input because, we are two blondes.
Stop.
Like, wait a second, why did they get priced like that? Like we were both there together doing that. What happened? Like
oh, that was a good one.
so yeah.
I do like how you said that you just had to go back to the basics, like just reminding yourself of why are we doing this in the first place. That's nice to hear out loud because that was like a self-centering. All right, let's regroup. Yeah.
That was a very big eye-opener for us, I think, just going to market, and it was very overwhelming.
It just makes me think like people like swinging on each other trying to grab stuff. Like I don't know what it is, but it sounds overwhelming. I don't like it.
It was like that. Like in certain stalls, the people like you can't get in. Like people won't let you in there because you have to scoot your way through to like see the items because they want to see that piece or whatever. So it was that way.
I can barely get through Sam's Club. I'm not doing all that.
She's a shopper that likes to go in for what she came for and out. And I'm a wanderer. I like to see what's new, what's there. Did something go on sale? So we always joke and say like I'll go to Sam's Club with like her husband because he likes to do that, and my husband's in and out too. So I'm like we love to browse. So switch or something because
because my husband's only day off is on Sunday, and it seems like Sunday shoppers they just swarm to Costco and Sam's Club, and I can't do it.
Girl, I know. I'm getting to the like age we have friends, or my cousin actually got tickets to go to Bottle Rock Festival like at Napa, and she's like, "Come on, let's go." And I looked at it and I was like, am I too old for this? Like, can I handle being with all these people? Like, is this gonna make me crazy? like not want to be there or what? You spend all this money. So yeah, like I definitely feel like just as I've gotten a little bit older, I'm like, ooh, like I want to be
Me
alone.
too. Me too.
Yeah.
And I need to be able to see the exit. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I take my own car? Want to do the next one, Cassie?
Yeah. Do you guys have any advice for like anyone that wants to start, a new business, especially in the times right now going on? Like, what would be like your best advice to start a new business? Katie?
I'm not the real talker here.
You go, partner. No, but okay. But so like I'm around the.
Hold on. You can't talk about that. You have to, because you're the one who went and applied and got the license. So like you had to know where.
Yes,
very true.
Yes. So she's she's more of the like she's on all the back end. She's running
just behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Shopify site.
There is a lot to opening a business. I mean, obviously, the website, the getting the right paperwork in order to go and get the wholesale license, your tax returns. I mean, you have to think about all those things. So I feel like we're a good mix because I kind of do that, and she's more of the personality and the face of the company.
Mm-hmm.
And she does really well at that. And I feel like I can do the other stuff fairly well, although some of it I can't, and I have to, get on the support chat and start, typing away at Shopify because they're not doing what I want them to do. But I feel like there are a lot of things behind the scenes that people don't realize that come into play when you start a business. But my advice would be just do it. What do you have to lose?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not that much money up front, to get those things going. It's just how much do you want to invest and
the
if
time.
You have the time.
You have to invest.
Don't have the time.
The money and the time and really yourself. Because if you don't make the time to do it for yourself, like, even just this, right? We talked about if Cassie's having an off day, there's kind of no point in us sitting down and recording. If I'm having a migraine, I'm not going to be 100%. So if we cannot give it our all, then we're just going to waste each other's time here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we kind of do that too. Like if we're not having a good day or one of us isn't feeling good, the other one picks up the slack. You know what I mean? Like we're good with that kind of thing.
Yeah. In a partnership,
I feel like
it's kind of like a second marriage for you guys. You guys are a partnership.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Totally.
And we communicate very well. Like it worked. It's working.
Yeah.
And it's a hustle. Like I think people want things to happen or to try things or whatever, but whatever, and anything you do or you start, it is a grind. Like you have
it's not easy.
It's not an instant gratification.
No.
Right.
No.
I agree.
So
I could see that.
You just have to stay the course.
I've always wanted to do something like, every time I see something new that comes up, like I wanted to do the permanent jewelry before I saw everybody's doing permanent jewelry.
Doing it.
And I was like, I really wanted to do that. And then my husband's like, okay, but when? But when?
Yeah.
That's like, there are people who they want to do, like the bounce house, tables and chairs rentals, and then like kiss your weekends goodbye. You have to devote every moment to it.
Yeah, it's a sacrifice. There's sacrifice in whatever business you do.
Yeah.
Correct.
Definitely.
And we kind of already knew that going into this.
I'll take care of everything.
Me too.
I'm not very creative. I mean, I have some idea, like I'll run ideas off her, but then I'm like, here's the idea now. How do we do it?
Cassie's very good for me and mostly because she doesn't take me seriously. And this is what I mean. Like earlier she called me and she was like, what are we going to ask them? And I was like, okay, grab a piece of paper. Like I'm going to rattle some things off and you just take notes. Okay. Like, cause she's like my right hand to my brain. Like I have it and then I just need help to put it down. And so she knows that I'm not being bossy. I'm not being like, a micromanager. she needs me to do that though, and I can, and I just need her to like complete it for me. So
Yes.
we work. We work together.
That's how it gets done.
Oh my. Well, that leads us into then, what's one of your favorite parts about working like, is this
working together?
Yeah.
That for me, I enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, it's just getting to hang out with your friend and like, you know, I don't know,
Who
to
gets
shop.
to do that? Who gets to do that? You know what I mean? Not very
for your job
opportunity.
Yeah, shopping for your job.
And we're like a support system. Like we've, you know, like I went through like last year with my grandma passing and just the family dynamics of all those things. My mom moved away recently. You know, Katie's mother-in-law just moved back from out of state. And so her mother-in-law had some health issues. And so, you know, like we have each other, like we would be talking and like supporting each other through those things. But it's like, you know, now we get to like, we do it in person. It's not just by the phone because we like we have to be together. You know what I mean? We're at the store together, you know? And I think it's like, it's nice because you have that support system when you're just going through all the life things, you know, that we all have to deal with, you know?
So you guys really good about like turning it on and turning it off when it needs to be like business and then like friend, like you got to go back and forth between it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like right now it's been mostly business because that's all we've been focusing on. But we did go have drinks the other day and it was fun. We didn't talk about business. We did kind of, but I mean, we hung out in like the normal Friday night drinks, you know?
That's good because you got to be able to balance it out and like
absolutely.
Sometimes you be like, I don't want to talk about work.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely.
That's good.
For a minute there, she would, in the beginning when we first started last year,
that's what
I couldn't talk to her. It was so annoying. She was like, wait, can't wait till we record. And I'm like, no, I want to tell you now.
Because everything was like,
again. Record every word, okay?
Like,
the content was flowing.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, I mean, that's why we have mobile mics too. But I was just like, I know, I just want to tell you, I'll tell it again. Like, I don't care. But like, I just
It was in podcast mentality because I was so excited about everything that I was just like, ooh, that's good. Let's do that. Let's record that. Let's talk about that. Let's watch that show.
It.
Yeah. We're going to come loop around back that one.
We even did a fun episode like with our husbands in the car. Like they didn't really know we were recording. And we were just like talking and had the mic there because we were in the back seat. And we're just like holding the mic.
We should have mic'd them up.
It was pretty fun.
We really should have.
We should have.
Yeah. Fun fact.
So we're like, this is what it's like.
My son made me take him to McDonald's after I picked him up. He was like, Mom, I'll buy. Like, take me to McDonald's. I'm like, okay, what are we getting? He said, order a large sweet tea, light ice with lemons. And I was like, son, that's very specific. It's McDonald's. He's like, just do it. Kudos to him. I'm surprised that he hooked me up with that.
Like, it's amazing. That's my jam.
I was like, great. Now I'm gonna sound like I'm at Starbucks at McDonald's. Got it.
Oh, they're like, ma'am, you're in the wrong drive-through. Ma'am, you're in the wrong drive-through.
You missed it, Cassie. We were playing Matchmaker after you left.
Where? Oh, yeah. With your sons and daughters.
I
was like,
yeah.
We have two that we think would be perfect together.
We might be those Sicilian moms that make our kids get married and have beautiful children.
Yeah. We have two little volleyball players. You know.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, the youngest, right?
Okay.
The younger one?
No, mine is my oldest and her oldest.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her oldest. My daughter, she sees it, she's gonna be like, yeah. That's our job. That's our job, okay? Like to try to like take care of our sons and daughters and make sure and also have kids in our life we want to have around.
Yeah, that's true.
The spouses that we bring in if we can help, have a choice, right?
I was like, oh, she cute.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
True. Got in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
I'm over
Okay,
here
so-
dealing with like my daughter not allowed to date, you know?
Well, because she's not.
She's
mean?
not. She's not
Because
allowed.
she's not.
But her little friends have like little boyfriends. And I'm like, you don't have one, right? She's like, no, Mom, I'm single. I don't want a boyfriend. And I was like, oh, do you still think they're gross? I was like, do you still think they're gross? She's like, well, I don't think they're gross, but I don't have a boyfriend. And I was like, I'm telling your dad. I'm telling your dad.
That's your 12, right? Is that your
11?
Right?
11. Yeah.
11.
She's 11.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah,
that was like our rule was like 16 before you
Yeah.
like date. You know, that was kind of our house rule.
Yeah, I agree. That's a better age to kind of grasp what you're doing decision making wise, at least.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Like, I thought boys were disgusting until I was like 13. I don't know. That was just me.
I don't know. I had my first little boyfriend at kindergarten.
Oh gosh.
I love it. I love it.
And Daniel says, he goes, they can't even wipe their ass right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
No. Okay, so I wanted to ask, kind of along the lines of what made you guys think of collabing with us? Because we were super flattered, not gonna lie.
Aww.
You know what? I like told Katie, I was like, you know what if, like, I just thought it would be, you know, I mean, we did this part a little bit differently, but I was like, what if we like had a podcast with the girls, like at the store, you know, and we could just like have girl time together. I just really loved, like, when we met you guys are just like so sweet, so supportive of like us as women entrepreneurs, and you know, and I just love that you guys love each other. Like, you're, you know, I just love the whole concept that you're best friends in law. Like, I just love that. And so I don't know, I just thought it'd be like such a fun, like, girl thing to do. Like, and just something like, I don't know if this, I feel like
Just
this is really out of the box.
Yeah.
I just thought, you know, like, who does this? No one. Like, let's do this because it's something different to do, you know? And so yeah, I just thought it'd be like so awesome. And then I'm excited because it's like whenever you guys came, we got to like, you came in Saturday. So thank you for stopping by and taking the time to visit with us some more so we can kind of get to know each other a little bit more personally. And it was just like amazing. I feel like we had a lot, even more in common than we even realized.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, we're flattered that you were like, yes, let's go.
I know.
No, we're so honored to be a part of this. Like, we say it all the time, how much we sing praises for women who are just go-getters, and we are supporting, you know, all women in all shapes and sizes, you know, whatever it may be, small, big, makeup artist, floral, like, you sell cookies, I'm buying cookies. Like,
yes,
absolutely.
We're very women for women, and especially shopping local. Like, that's our thing. Being a native to Fresno and Clovis, and we just, anything that's local, homegrown, we're here for it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, my cousin, he's a truck driver, and he was saying that, he goes, you know what is so sad? He goes, I go to like all these cities across the country, and he goes, I can't even tell what city I'm in anymore. Because like everything, you know, like big box stores are just kind of taking over. So like the small town feel like of any city where you have locally owned businesses, and, you know, locally owned businesses like uplift communities more than, you know, like a big, you know what I mean? Like a corporate store does, you know? And, so, you know, like, it's like awesome to be like a part of that, you know, like we're well, like when you buy something from us, it's like having an impact in our lives and in our kids. Like that was the other thing, like both our daughters went to college this year, and it was like, okay, that was the other prompt. Like, okay, 2 are away now. We have 2 that are about to be out of the house, or, you know, they're almost done with high school. Like, maybe we can build something that can help pay for college tuition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not come out of our regular
Yes.
income fund. So that was our other motivator.
Yeah. So I have a husband, but I have an ex-husband, and my children are with my ex-husband. And we'll send memes to each other and stuff to, like, you know, make things light. And I had saw a post for ABC 30 that they were going to increase tuition for Fresno State next year. And I sent him the meme of, like, my pockets inside out, where I was just like, all right, I don't know how we're gonna do this, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So true.
It's getting crazy out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So while we were together and having our meeting of the minds a little bit, well, one of the things that I was super excited for, not just about the collab itself, but you know, hopefully, and this is the first time that everybody's going to hear this, is those who we're bringing to the pop-up. A lot of the girls that we're bringing to the pop-up, that they actually have never done a pop-up before, so they're excited to be able to be involved.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, we know girls that, you know, want to start their businesses, or are, you know, up and coming, and so a lot of them this is going to be their first pop-up, and so it's going to be a nice experience for them. I'm hoping that the networking will bring us together and loop us in, and, you know, like I said, the more that we word of mouth, the more that we show awareness. You know, you have friends, you have friends, you have friends, you have friends, you have followers, you have followers, and hopefully we kind of just mesh and bring more people in, because that's what I'm excited for. The more foot traffic, the more louder we are, the more that we can help each other grow together. You know, we want to see you guys thrive. We're hoping that we get some new listeners, but most of all, like, we want to see you guys thrive. And it's weird to say it's going to be like a meet and greet, because I never thought I'd be somebody that people would want to meet. But I do want to press more than anything that our goal for that is to see how much money we can actually raise, to see, you know, what we could do for a good cause. And me and Katie bonded.
Yes, we did.
So, do you want to touch a little bit, Katie? Everybody, I hope, or if you haven't listened, I am a BRCA2 genetic carrier, so I have complete reconstruction with bilateral mastectomy. I've had my absolute every woman part that I, you know, inherited is gone. But I'm a previver, and you, ma'am.
Which is awesome, because I wish I would have done something like that ahead of time. But yes, I found out it was 2022 that I had a lump in my breast, and found out it was breast cancer. Genetic testing done. I'm a check 2, so similar to the BRCA, but a little bit different. It is a genetic mutation. So I've been going through, I've had my double mastectomy. I had total hysterectomy. So same thing, got rid of everything. Yeah, so chemo, radiation, all the things, and hoping that it stays away.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're here, you know, in solidarity with you. And I never want to say that, you know, I know what you went through, because I don't. Your story is your story all on its own. And I want women to know that every individual cancer situation, whether it be, you know, previving, surviving, or, you know, still continuing it, your story is yours to have. And
absolutely.
100%.
You know, we can just, the shoes just aren't even the same. We can't fill each other's shoes in that. So I'm hoping to bring awareness, and whatever we do come up with that day, whatever, you know, business we bring in will help. I think that we've agreed, Cassie. I'm not too sure if that's okay with you still.
No.
Okay.
I changed my mind.
Did we vote?
I'm just kidding.
No,
remember we had different ideas, and
yeah. I thought we were going to go in your direction for sure. But after our discussion, I was like, oh my God, like Braca Strong is who I want to give to because they do their mastectomy care packages and with no charge. Like what they do is they gather items with other women-owned small businesses, and they create these mastectomy care packages for women who are on their journey to go through what we've been through. And I was very fortunate enough to receive one of those packages. I wish I can go back in time and tell you all about it so that you could have also,
right?
Because this is one of those ways where you continue to spread the word, and to those who don't even know yet that there are programs like this out there, just to have, again, women supporting women. And having another community to lean on, because there aren't too many people that you can share that story with. There aren't too many people who understand the scars and why my boobs are cold all the time, because they're just not mine anymore. It's not an easy decision to make, and you are literally taking half of yourself away as a woman. But I chose my life over my breast.
Yes. Very happy you did that.
Same.
Because trust me, you don't want to go through all that other crap.
Yeah. And I still have a 1% chance, but it's better than my 65% chance that I had before I made the decision. So
correct.
I'll take what I can get.
Wow.
Yep, exactly.
So hopefully with that in mind, and those who are listening can understand the importance of not just about Mother's Day and buying gifts for our mothers, but to very much just embrace women and, the life givers that we are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, if you're not a mom, you came from a mom. Like you have a mom in your life somehow, some way, and sometimes it's not the one that you were born to. Sometimes it's, like an aunt, a grandma,
absolutely,
just a woman in your life that has come along your side to support you, and it's like, it's such an amazing day, like, because there's so many things that women do and have done and go through. And we were talking about, I mean, like, I'll be pretty blunt about it. I'm like, I feel like with the whole breast cancer thing, like, if men had to start chopping their balls off every time they got cancer, we may have some different options for women's,
research.
Sorry, men, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we've been researching this breast cancer thing for so many years, and it's like, this is still what the option is for women, and so it's like any way we can support organizations that help lift up women when they're going through that, because you don't even know what you're going to face. Like watching, I was watching Katie go through the
did she's
freeze? Okay.
Me? I'm still here.
Melissa.
Oh. I'm in the middle of a hot flash. My shirt is stuck to me.
God, I hate those damn things. I'm like, how long do they last?
I'm on hormone therapy patches because I'm 38 and I've had my full hysterectomy for like 6 years now.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, so I've been getting hot flashes for quite some time.
Well, I can't be on any hormones. Oh, no. Hormones are not in my body at all.
My mom's not allowed to have any either. Because
Which
they're
really
afraid
sad.
that it'll boost, her chances again. So she deals with it, but I'm like, Ma, I can't do this, Ma.
I know. Trust me, I know. It sucks.
She's back.
I'm back.
Hey,
Sorry.
Mama.
Aiden had a meltdown.
It's okay.
Someone ate
Aw.
his pizza. At
How old is
AV.
Aiden?
He's 10. He'll be 11 on Cinco de Mayo. Wait, no.
Oh.
So Emma's 12.
Oh.
I said 12. You said 11. I was like, okay.
12th birthday party I got for her birthday. And everyone's like,
Balloons.
isn't she like balloons?
The balloons were 11, and we're like,
You're like, hey, we got double digits, okay? Like, you're like, I got the double digits covered.
because her aunt was like, her aunt came up with the cake and the candles, and she had a 1 and a 2 in the candles, and I'm looking at the balloons, and I was like, pretty sure she's 12.
You know, moms aren't perfect either.
She what?
Right now, Emma said also. Oh, she said, "Oh, don't forget to look at my TikTok because the pretty girl, you know, the pretty girl at school that's pretty like me, she started following me on TikTok." I was like, okay. I love her confidence.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, but she was coming in because Aiden had a upset day because someone ate his pizza at therapy. And I told him, well, I'm going to call them. I said, I'm going to call them and they're going to have to get you another pizza. Because
that's right.
It's not right. I literally got him. I got him a fresh little individual from, like, you know, Target sells, like, the Pizza Hut. Like, in their, like, and, so I went to go take him food because he likes snacks. And I was like, oh, I'll just take him a pizza. I don't really do that often. So I, like, took it. And then he, like, when he came home, he was like, someone ate my pizza.
And of all places, he's supposed to be at a safe place, therapy. Like, that's like the worst place for someone to eat your pizza.
Yeah, so he was like,
all day.
But I know they told me it was like, well, they told Daniel that it was like a new kid. So it's an ABA company, so they're like autistic, different lines of spectrums, you know. So he said that he was eating his pizza and he saved the rest for later. And he went to go do something, and when he came back, the new kid had, like, gotten to his pizza. But I was like, they need to fix that, so.
Yeah. It's Monday.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes.
Okay, where did we leave off? Where did you cut off when you cut off?
So I was saying that, you know, watching Katie go through, I think everything, like that,
yes.
You know, women, you don't even understand what you need. You know what I mean? And like Katie was amazing. Like she researched like so much. And I just was like so proud of her. Like I just feel like God gave her like a supernatural like power to like heal. Cause like all of her surgeries, it was crazy like how well, you know, she recouped from her surgeries. And anyways, I just like love like that she, you know, she's like, if there's like certain things that I can do, like she did cold capping so that she could keep her hair and her nails and stuff. And, you know, so I just love whenever you brought up, like, we hadn't ever heard of like the other thing, the BRCA strong to do after the mastectomy kits. Like, I just think that's such
I love that.
Yeah. Such an amazing gift to give women.
Yeah.
Cause it's just things you don't even realize that
or think
you're
of
gonna need, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's incredible.
There's not too much like research foundation or anything like that specifically to the genetic causes to cancers, especially like, you know, like mine, I'd never heard of that before. I know that there's BRCA1 and there's BRCA2, but other than that, they're still trying to figure out exactly how it affects the body and why it affects the body. And so like you were saying, what your genetic trait does affect, like mine does breast and ovarian. And you said breast and colon?
Breast and colon, yeah.
I mean,
and ovarian, I think too. I think that was part of it as well. But it's just crazy that something like that, there is a test you can do to see if you even have this. Like, why is that not given out when you're 18 years old? You know, just so you're prepared ahead of time.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, do the preventative stuff or have the option to do the preventative.
Or why insurance won't cover it. But I have multiple women in my family who have it. So if we're looking for genetic things and we're looking at my history of people I'm genetically related to, then why wouldn't my insurance cover it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of
and how they control everything, all your treatment, they control. They can say yes, you can have that, or no, you can't.
Yeah.
But you know, 100%.
Like you said,
we could really go down a rabbit hole on this.
Yeah.
I was like 100%.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men just aren't
100%,
affected
'cause
by
I
it, so
can't
they
get
just
tested.
don't. Yeah. It's not close enough to you to.
Yeah.
It's wild.
They were.
I think
It's
it should.
like,
Everybody should get
it's
tested.
It's like my grandma had it, but my great grandma had it, but not my grandma, so I can't get tested. And she knows before, like, I was 18 and I had a lump that I had to get removed. It was benign, but I'm like, even with that, they're like, nope, you don't qualify. Like, I'm like, oh, okay.
Even your direct grandma, it's not close enough. It has to be like a sister at that point for it to be covered. But I'm my mom's only child, so if it came from my mom's side, I wouldn't have a sister to test with. So like, but my only girl cousin on my mom's side also tested positive for BRCA2. So we knew immediately that it was definitely on my mom's side. We just don't know if it's my mom's dad or mom. But like, either way, what's done is done.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited.
I'm very excited.
We're going to keep promoting and promoting and promoting.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I'm so excited that we're going to have all like the gals that you guys are bringing, that they're like newbies. So I love that. Like I'm all about it. Like I'm all about, the new and like bring people in. Like I love that. Yeah. I think it's like so exciting to help like build people up,
Girl power.
Yes. Cause it's hard. It's hard. And when you don't have like other women around you that have businesses and talk about things like that, like you have to have that kind of a network of people to be able to be successful, so
that. And it's like, and even when you go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, my like cousin that follows me on Instagram, she's always like, who's that or who's that? I'm always sharing everyone's supporter, even if it's like I haven't see them in a long time or anything. I have a lot of people, and SB knows this, like I have my sister that does, stuff, her cousin, my aunts, friends, my friend, he also has like a business, a clothing line that he mainly does all the work himself. Like he does actually all the stitching and all that. And he, like for years, I've always like just shared his stuff when he has his new little store openings, when they move places or fashion shows. I'm always like, even if I don't have a chance to make it because I'm like busy, I'll like share, hey, go out and support, So I love that. We're always like, I feel like, at least for me, I'm very like, I want everyone to shine, like I just want everyone to succeed. And I feel like that's great.
Yes, SB girl, that's
we should
right.
all eat.
Yes.
So I was going to go something along that lines too, is like sometimes when you're starting your own business or trying to do your own thing, not a lot of people root and cheer for you. And the people who you least expect it are screaming so loud at the top, tops of the table, the mountaintops for you. Like when you have the same mindset or like-minded, that's when people cheer for you. But other people don't know how to support you or how, like, what can I do? And a share, a follow goes a long, long ways nowadays.
Yes.
It used to be advertising. It used to be flyers. It used to be things like that. But it's just not like that anymore. Social media is everything. So, yeah.
Well, and I think that's what we're, like learning as, I'm like definitely like an advertiser type of person. Like it's just natural to me to do that. But I think with like our business now, it's like, oh, wait, like, like we can like share and people are like seeing that, you know what I mean? Like it's exciting. Like I forget we like something we posted and I was all
free.
Like people were like liking it and I was all, oh my gosh, like people like that, like us or whatever, you know what I mean? Like I think it's just so like amazing, and we can help like support each other. Like it's like, who knew? I guess the whole rest of the internet knew, but
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, we had 600 views. Who?
Yeah, who are these 600 people?
Yeah, like whenever we were very first started, we got one thing, like one of these posts, and it was like I thought it was like my worst thing I had put out there, but I just was like, I'm just gonna post, like put something out there. It got like over 1,800 views, and I was like, this is terrible. Like, why did people?
They like
fans, but
they like
but
those.
you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it was like something, and that really helped me too to like. I feel like my husband's helped me. I was definitely like a big perfectionist and when I was a lot younger, and I feel like my husband's really helped me to like push out of my shell and be like, it's okay if it's not perfect, like or in your mind, like what perfect is in your mind, because what your perfect is to you isn't what it is to anyone else, but to like overcome that. And I feel like being on social media and like putting ourselves out there more, like I was telling you lady, like SB and Cassie before Katie you got on. I was like, I feel like I was so terrified to do this today. I was kind of dreading like this because,
which is shocking to me.
Yes. And that's what my husband was saying. And I said, you know why? Because I think it's just so personal. Yeah. Like this is different.
Yeah. It's your story.
Us. This is me and you, Katie. Like this is our baby. Like that we're sharing with women and the world. And we, it's a piece of us. Like we're choosing the things, like our website, like we put the things on there, like, it's very personal. And so I think it's just a little bit more scary when you feel like you're just laying yourself exposed, exposed. You're very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Well,
100%.
We appreciate you guys coming on with us. It means a lot. Like I said, we're honored to be a part of this collab with you, and let's network. Let's do the thing.
Yay. Let's do it.
Let's go, ladies.
And I hope
this cry. Like I can't help it.
I hope this isn't our last conversation.
No, I'm just like I got you guys, and I'm like I'm not letting you go. So now you're ours, okay?
Yeah,
absolutely. We have a lot more to talk about. I can see this being a part 2 on another time, another day, and we have a lot more to unpack here because there's a lot of big personalities and a lot of stories that we can totally just.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. We cry here too. We laugh.
If there's anything we have a goal for is making people cry, because we made Crystal cry.
She is an absolute doll.
We did.
Love her.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we can touch on like relationships and kids and mothering and things like that.
But that would be great. I know. I heard your stepmom.
Yeah.
We have.
I got lots of stories. Lots of stories.
We have questions.
We love it.
Okay.
Wow. Let's end with this. Yeah. You think it's great?
I thought you were gonna say something.
I just want to thank you again, ladies, like so much for having us. Like I love like talking to you and getting to know you more, and just thrilled to like have you in our lives, and thank you so much. It means a lot.
No, thank you.
Yes, thank you, girls.
Thank you both.
Thank you for your
all right, guys.
Yeah, like we appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're gonna shout out the right here.
You want to talk about for the Sunday?
Yeah.
So
okay, real quick.
Yeah.
So we're hosting it. BFIL podcasters are going to be at the store at Blonde Mafia Boutique. We are located on 7948 North Maple, Suite 102, Fresno, California, 93720. We also have a website, www.blondemafiaboutique.com. You can shop there as well. If it's not in our store, we have items in the store, and we also have more availability online, so we can ship to you as well. And then for Sunday, we're having our first annual Mama Lux event. So like this is totally a collab with like SB and Cassie came up with the idea. And so we're thrilled to host it. We love having parties. So it was easy for us to say, yes, let's do that. And so we're going to have several women-owned businesses. So we're having a permanent jewelry. The Jewelry Project will be there. We're having Miriam's Sweet Treats. She'll be there. We have Abby's Blooms by Abby. And so they're going to be there with floral You can make bouquets and things like that to buy flowers. And
we still have
Crystal,
spots available.
Yeah, we still have spots available. So if anyone wants to join, you're welcome. Come on down. We would love to have you. And and also Katie is a travel agent as well. And so we are going to be, what are we giving away?
We're raffling off it's not a trip, but it's a hotel stay.
That's a trip. That's a trip.
But it doesn't include like flights or anything like that. It's just the hotel itself. I don't know location yet, so I might have you guys help me out with that.
Sure, more to come.
So it'll be a surprise. But yeah, we're gonna raffle it off on Sunday.
Sweet. That'll be
awesome.
We'll
have bubbly and we'll have light bites. So
awesome.
Come, bring your friends, bring your moms, bring your grandmas, bring everyone. Bring all the ladies in your life.
Bring your bestie.
Yes.
Yeah, bring your
bestie.
Do some pamper time.
Yes.
I remember 12 now. 12 to 4.
On Sunday. All right. See you guys there.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies, for being with us tonight. And we will see you guys on Sunday. Bye, everyone.
See you Sunday.
Bye.
Bye,
bestie.
Bye. Thanks for listening to another hour of our bullshit.
Make sure you follow us on all of our socials at bfil.podcast.
You can catch us every week on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Bye, besties.